Fish is happy trying to get out.
Why is this one green?
Axolotls change color in the lights, so it's actually pink if there's no lights.
Look at it from above, it's pink.
What kind of fish are these? They're what? Tetra fish? Is that what you said? Okay.
Legasea Aquarium, yes. And just a few short minutes at 12:30, we will be having our reptile show. Today's reptile show will be about Salt, our American alligator. So if you are interested in learning a little bit about her, you can meet us over by her habitat.
Lizard.
They actually their head?
No, not the head.
Not the head.
Why does it feel like the rubber cardboard
Because
stuff?
It's like
they live out where it's like really dry.
Yeah, no, it feels
and
like the
really...
stuff you'd find under like the sand, where there used to be like our
Yeah,
plaything.
it feels like a sand.
What the?
Yeah, so alligators have a U-shaped mouth, so you can see her mouth is a little round, whereas crocodiles have a little bit of a pointier nose. Did you have a guess? One of them stands up more. Yeah, so crocodiles actually do not have webbed feet because these guys like to be on land a little bit more, whereas alligators like to live mainly in the water. A couple other things is alligators, when you look at their faces, when you see her close her mouth, you can only see her top teeth. But with crocodiles, you can see their top and their bottom teeth. Now, Salt here, she looks a little bit different than normal alligators, doesn't she? What's different about her? What's different?
She's actually white instead of the normal color.
Yes, she's white instead of the normal colors. Does anyone know what it's called? Albino, exactly. She's albino. So albino just means that she does not have melanin. Melanin is what makes your hair and your skin the color that it is. And she just doesn't have any of that, which is why she appears this whitish yellow color. We'll soak for just a couple hours in salt water. Now, alligators and crocodiles, any type of crocodilian, they have a built-in type of armor, and that is called osteoderms. Has anybody ever heard the term osteoderms before?
It's almost like...
So now is this guy like, does he even have fangs yet? Like to bite people?
So they don't get fangs, they just have like very small teeth, and they actually shed their teeth with their,
So they just pretty much...
So like, is it okay to pet his head?
yeah, of course.
Dominic. I'm
want
gonna
a
take a
picture with
picture
its
of you
little head.
petting him.
But if she were to give you a kiss, like bite you, it wouldn't.
Hello, little capybara. Hi. Can I?
Yes.
Sorry, I'm like trying to zoom out
you're
on this.
okay.
Here, here. Let me take your picture. You pet him, I'll get your picture. Let me go on this side.
He's like soft.
Yeah.
Oh wow, he is.
Very soft.
I would have assumed this to be like scaly or something.
Can I pet his head?
I would avoid petting his head.
Okay.
But we can pet his back like this.
I mean, worst people can say is no.
Yeah, he feels soft.
Would you guys?
Excuse me, let me get him.
It's very good. It's probably one of our calmest geckos we have.
I don't know, I'm trying to get back.
Poison dart frog. These guys are really cool. They are from Central and South America.
Remember the ones in South Costa Rica?
So these guys are really cool. They have about enough poison in them to kill about 10 men. Yes, it is. So another really cool thing about them too is they may be really poisonous, but that's based on their diet. So these guys eat a particular kind of ant in the wild. And because of this ant, it gives them their poisonous properties. So it's just as simple as if you don't feed them those ants, then they're not nearly as poisonous as they could be out in the wild.
For example, I was able to grab him with my hands and put him in there, and I'm perfectly fine. So in the wild, if I were to grab one off the ground, I would probably not be fine. I probably would have to go to the doctor. Not very good for me. But in captivity, they're perfectly fine because we don't feed them those kinds of ants and termites.
Now, you guys know, if you've ever listened to like those rainforest noises, you kind of hear them a lot. You guys know what kind of noise that they make? It's like a crow. You know, like ribbon? Like, you know, that croaking noise? These guys are really, really cool. And that moves me along to my second animal that we're going to do here. I think these guys are one of the coolest related animals.
I wonder what the next animal is going to be.
So everybody say hello to Alvin.
Hi, Alvin.
Alvin is a girl.
That's what it sounds, makes me sound. Yeah. It's just the first
And
thing
I'm
I
going to bring
think
him around, and if you look really, really closely at that really cool tail that he has got, this is made up of scales. These ones no. They are made of scales, and these are really spiny on purpose. They use them for defensive purposes. So sometimes these guys burrow in their little holes, and they use them to actually cover that hole for predators. They also will use them to whip around at their predators. Another really cool thing I think about them too is because they're such a little tiny lizard, these guys have really strong bites. And they have a tendency of when they latch onto their whatever they're biting, they do not let go for anything. And they almost sometimes report, like you guys know, like alligators sometimes do that death roll, where they latch onto it and they roll over and over and over again. Neuromastics are also capable of doing the same exact thing. So I'm going to kind of bring them around a little bit. You guys can pet them. Pet that little tail. Just don't go up on their legs. If you go up on his tail, you'll notice that you won't really go very far.
Does anyone want to guess what our next animal is going to be?
Can I take it?
He has great defenses. Thank you. What do you think?
Bearded dragon or armadillo or something like that?
Bearded dragon or an armadillo?
Honestly, good guess. But probably not.
What do you think?
Be quiet.
A big snake? It could be. We'll see.
I mean, I don't think any of the big snakes would fit in that bin.
Do you know how flexible snakes are? Like, how is that not proof for a snake being able to fit in one of those boxes? Like,
They can't get that.
well, obviously they can't get that big snake in one of those, but like,
Next animal.
It's 6, 7. Honestly, not
Alright guys, can you all say hi to Bandit? Hi Bandit! Bandit is called a false water cobra. Now, the defense in false water cobras is that they actually aren't technically cobras. So they like to mimic cobras. So he's got that really cool face, but when he gets scared, he will puff up his face to look like a cobra, and he'll do his little dance move like a cobra, and he'll shake his tail like a cobra, but he's actually not a cobra. Now another cool
So
thing
he's a mimic
is that they
snake.
are technically
yeah, but so it'll look like a cobra, but it's
but
not.
they're not as venomous as a cobra. So if he were to bite, which he's not going to, I pinky promise, if he were to, all I would get is a little tiny puff up of the skin, just like a bee sting. So it actually wouldn't hurt very much, and it's not fatal or anything, but they do technically have that tiny little bit of weird fake venom. Someone let them
Yeah, they have a big one too. Somewhat. They have a
Now, by mimicking, this is a really good defense in animals. Tons of different kinds of animals mimic each other so that other animals think they're scarier and more dangerous than they are. So Bandit is pretty much harmless, but the other animals, they think he's actually a cobra. So
Maybe a really big lizard.
it's your hair and your fingernails. So if you touch your fingernails, it kind of feels like snake scales because they're both made out of keratin.
Was it? It was sleeping when I saw it.
Yeah, it got beat down.
All right, guys. Well, I'm going to be putting Bandit back now. Bye, Bandit.
Sorry. Like, you can't see through Christian.
Well, these two wanted to see, so.
All right, we got our last mystery animal up. Now, this animal is super cool, but I do have some rules for him. When I take him around, you guys are allowed to pet him on his back and his tail. Can I have you guys repeat that back to me?
Back in his tail, you're on the
Awesome
pet.
job, guys.
What is this one? I don't know.
A monitor lizard, I assume.
What?
A monitor lizard, I assume.
Oh. Well, it's some kind of lizard. It has a head.
It does not like.
Oh, it's an alligator.
That's an alligator. Oh yeah, I saw them taking that in.
Oh, it is an alligator.
All right, guys. Can you all say hi to Loki? Loki is a baby American alligator. He lives
That's a baby alligator?
Yeah, you saw how big Salt was.
Okay.
These guys are pretty cool. Alligators have tons of different kinds of armor and defenses. For one, you can see those awesome scales on his back. This second armor and defense is actually his tail. So you guys might have noticed him moving a little bit when I was grabbing him.
I didn't realize there was one more.
They use their tail to whip predators. To try to wax predators away. Another defense are those rear while he grows up. Now you guys might also notice they've got these really cool claws. Look at wings. See him waving? Now those claws are used mostly to swim and to dig into the ground to walk. And they actually have webbed feet. A fun fact about alligators is that they have webbed feet and crocodiles don't. So one way to tell alligators and crocodiles apart is actually their webbed feet. Now a lot of animals have similar things to alligators. Like you guys might notice our cleaning lizards over there. They've got the same back pattern as the alligators. And then we also have our alligator snapping turtle who also has a back pattern.
You're tall, bud.
Like, I'm trying to record. That sounded nice.
Do you want to pet the alligator, dear? Since you missed the pulse water cobra.
I would not have guessed that's where they put the alligator. I saw them take it out in the bathroom earlier.
I appreciate it, but it's hot. Do it on the fish side.
Dang. It ain't that hot though.
I'm still sweating.
Another cool thing about orangutans is that they will do a thing called a death roll. So when they grab onto a piece of food, they will oftentimes hold onto it and roll upside down, back and forth, in order to try to tear off a part of that food.
I'm sorry, man. Like, it gets hard to see when you're trying to record something. And I'm like, I'm trying to record it for YouTube, but like...
No one ever.
This feels weird. Collision. One was swimming up to me and the other swam into my arm. Yeah, one ran into my arm. I'm not. If I drop it, it's all this footage is gone. You guys really like this. You guys are all interactive so much. Yeah, no, this is just gonna be me petting these guys for like the next 20 minutes. So I'm ending this here.
Space and first food, I think. Not that big. Oh, it didn't.
He's running.
He was
He's running. He's making a break for it. Oh, there's glass there. He's making another break for it. Oh wait, there's a wall. He's trying to go again.
That's what's going